Alrighty, I'm gonna play this for a few minutes and then I mean, I haven't started watching, no.
Did you see this?
I think I might have to upload. I might have to upload some songs myself to this channel. Cause yeah, it's not on here. It was supposed to, like, it's on YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure if I look it up on YouTube Music, it's there.
Chasing the sun, you are brave. Chasing the sun, you are strong. Cause the moon doesn't care about time or the where. Cause it hides all you do before dawn. So stand, great warrior, ready to fight through the day. Cause all the sticks and the stones may not break through those bones. So let alone what the Nadu say. So peace be with you while you travel this world on your own. May you carry your heart on your sleeve as you walk. Take the evil from under your bones. Be with you. Cause the view from up there leaves no worry or care. But what fun is foresight to me? Cause I'll take what comes my way. Yeah, I'll always just turn it around. Send it packing its bags and raising its flag. Cause I'm a king and my words are my crown.
Yeah, but I just want
So peace be with you while you travel this world on your own.
I just haven't had a
May you carry your heart on your sleeve that you won't take the evil from under your bones. Yeah, peace be with you while you live on this
That's as tall as it gets.
I love you.
Oh, I had that song going so that you could adjust the volume. Alright, state of play. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. This is from 2025. State of play. I was like, it looked a little short.
I thought you said stay to play, not state of play. I never watched one of these. Maybe I know.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
You seen me play?
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Oh, it was Kenna. I was making up that name. I was like, I swear, I thought it might be that.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Long ago, in the wilds of Isul, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down. Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? Or me? I can't wait to find out. Kept you waiting, huh?
Do you have to?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Okay. Yeah. Multiplayer games have really lost their touch.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth.
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
This one is interesting.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
I didn't know. It was
I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Elvis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Their old PS4.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations. Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて。
本作「デッドアライブ6ラストラウンド」はオリジナルの「デッドアライブ6」をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
That was the trailer. That was the trailer for it. That's what they wanted to show. Hell yeah. Give me control. Yeah, this time you play as her brother. She's the bad guy.
Oh, she's the bad guy?
Yeah.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
It's kind of crazy that this is like a hack and slash with a previous.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Almost there, Zoe.
I just love, like, I love how creative all their games are. And how they all tie in.
What the hell is that thing?
Like how Alan well, the first Control took place on I'm wondering how they're gonna tie the story in.
I think I hear something. I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
It looks like a PS4 game. I hate to say it. Like, it doesn't look bad, it just looks This is from the same people, y'all, that made Pokemon. So I don't want to hear next time they release a game, the Pokemon better be fucking fighting for real. Because the fact that I saw this game and they made it, and it looks so amazing, actually makes me mad that the Pokemon games are so bad.
No excuses.
任務は分かっているが。
主の発見と討伐。
そうだ。
まさか進化したのか。
I feel like I could probably play that. I've played a lot of Infinity Nikki at this.
Yeah, it's like a
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
No, for sure. I just would never.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
doing so good.
Oh, it's a Chinese game.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
The chicken, but I'd be lying if I didn't like if it didn't look goofy a little bit. But it's a weird choice, but I get it's cool, I guess. Yeah.
Chickens are pretty. Maybe there's a chicken god we don't know about though.
Could very well be.
I mean, there probably is.
Damn. It'll probably be called something else in a little bit.
Oh. Some of the blood in the
Our newest racer has arrived!
Textures look like
Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
No, is this a pod racers? Yup.
Play the arcade pod racer?
No, I know so bad.
Impeding!
Yeah,
Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonate!
This year, sometime. Eventually.
That's so they definitely know what it is, right? They definitely know at this point.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going.
Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me?
Yeah.
Housekeeping, I presume?
This is like a break.
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Oh, a couple different Konami games? Solid. They're gonna remake the OG? Oh. Oh. No frickin' way.
There's one more thing I must do.
Oh my god.
One last punishment I must endure.
Outer Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid? How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriot!
It's a stealth.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Recipe! Boss!
Yeah, I think that's one of the PSP spin-off games.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村則明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Cute little game.
Yeah.
Castlevania.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France. So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont.
Oh shit. They're finally making a game
Last
with
of
Trevor.
House Belmont.
Oh, is it gonna be like a in between the first season and the second season?
That's one I couldn't watch again, honestly.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは 多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いで、シリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるように、いくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイア、モーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも、新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることで、キャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Right, because that would make sense.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Simon says the game? I think it might be a new Silent Hill.
I like that word name.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Oh, it's in France?
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Is it? Is it Silent Hill?
I think so.
It has like that vibe.
It definitely has that vibe. It definitely has that vibe.
If it's not Silent Hill, it's might as well. Wow, so different. Like it looks like yeah. It looks like Silent Hill, but like on steroids. You know what I mean? Like it looks so well done. Yeah.
That looked like a movie. That was cool.
Yeah.
All of them look really, really good, but like I don't know, the colors. I don't know.
Yeah. I love when like you can tell.
Shrouded
I love when you can like, tell like this is a Silent Hill. Or this is
Shining drops of light that bring death as they
I'm
fall.
wondering if there's gonna be a cozy game.
Probably some more thing. I gotta show you soul sucked out of it. It's like crazy. I thought they were used to it.
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Oh, I thought
Pretty turn-based. I thought about.
They're coming out with a new turn-based.
Playing sounds.
Well, I've been wanting to do Refund Casual. That one's turn-based.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワ続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
2026 comes out this year. We still got a lot of games. I'm sure we'll have those.
They matter.
We still got a third left.
Is it a sewing game? Probably not, but that'd be dope.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
From what? I'll show you. It's a little bit different because it's less
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
The Netflix show, the chef show, the
Chef's Table?
Chef's Table.
They're using that music?
Yeah, it's literally the same song. I noticed a lot of things use that actually.
I believe you are ready, sir.
That's brave of them to show no gameplay.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
That's his only line the entire game. Oh, there it is. Kind of reminds me of
Well, I mean, it looks like a great game.
I was never in.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
Oh, this is
It's quiet.
that one game that has been
Very
coming out
quiet.
for 5 years.
Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! 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 This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, way back? Mayday, mayday. This is Data Green. Tau Ceti. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
They should have put this one around first. You have been shitting.
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
It's an extraction.
Yeah, I'm always curious about that, like why.
I don't know. People like the games, I guess. And also, like, it's the easiest way to make a lot of money if your game is good. Because they're usually free and people pay for
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th.
No, I think it's important.
For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yote, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett. And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May.
Crisis?
This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Oh snap, no way.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
Hang out in this world and you climb mountains.
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries. That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Soros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
No, it'd be a fun game. You can get Mary and Natalie to play.
How's a multiplayer?
What is that for you, Arjun?
Just open world, you guys.
Finishing the mission.
Yeah, but like, is it same
keeping people safe.
Yeah, I think it's also on computer, so it might have like the dual whatever play thing.
What was it called?
The Big Walk.
Big Walk. Big Walk. Big Walk. Big Walk.
Big Walk.
I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity.
There was a good mention of why they don't make, because like when you do co-op, when you do couch co-op, essentially what you're requiring the system to do is run 2 instances of the same game.
Okay.
With optimization, it's not quite that.
It's just a whole different thing.
Yeah, but you're essentially asking the game to render things twice.
Damn.
Yeah, which can bog down the system. So it's a little harder to do, but like it's not impossible, you know.
I wish it wasn't like, I get that with like certain games, but I feel like
open world games I get, because like if you're on one side of the map and they're on the other side of the map, rendering all of that is a lot.
Like, you know how it takes two, or how those two, like it's an actual split screen, but then you have some couch co-ops that like you share the screen. Yeah. Because I feel like that's
restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Yeah, I would pay an extra $10 for co-op. That's cool.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable! You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. Here comes Bob.
Yeah, it's this one in multiple verses.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology.
Mainly because, like, I feel like the team...
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger. Together.
Avengers token fighter or something like that.
Cosmo was cute.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Oh, it's out already.
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
I didn't know it was already out.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
Stay tuned. 20 characters. I didn't know it was 20 characters. That's a lot.
Can these be used on computers?
No.
Okay. Yeah, but
Your son has returned.
I hope it's not some simulation. You already have that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that's it.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down.
I'm sitting.
Now look, this project is still in the early stages. So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, We coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go.
Yeah.
Why are you still here? Go. Go!
Oh, they're gonna show the God of War TV show?
Before I was a father.
Oh!
Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
This is only the beginning.
That's nice of them. Give
I love when games like that.
like, hey, we gotta
Show us some Wolverine or something. I was hoping for a Wolverine trailer. I mean, there was that I'm excited. I got that game. Kana? Yeah, probably.
What was you were talking about a game that was open world medieval?
Oh yeah. Fuck. What was it called? Crimson Desert.
This is the one you sent me.
Yeah. Well, I sent you this one, but maybe this one probably doesn't do everything.
Crimson Desert is on the horizon. With number 10, it is the open world. From everything Perlabes has shown us, it looks like the open world for Crimson Desert is going to be absolutely massive. According to an interview with the developers, they say the map is twice the size of Skyrim, and it's bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not so sure that the size itself is what's important, though. What's so striking is just how far you can see away. I realize it's maybe more of a specific choice than a technical thing at this point in time, but it just feels markedly different. It imposes this sense of scale that I think would be there even if it wasn't the size that it is, but it is. The game is split into 5 separate regions, which you can explore at your own leisure. Sounds like there's no level gates or walled off segments of the map you can access at certain points in the story, that type of thing. I don't think that's there. The game gives you access to the entire map right from the start. Whether you're actually going to be able to survive some of the more difficult regions, that's another thing. You do start off in the region of Herdund, a pastoral place full of mountains and rivers. The second main region is Paolun, the homeland of the Greymane, your main character's clan in the northernmost region of the map, so snowy mountains basically. Next is Dominus, the center of power on the continent where the capital resides. A lot of castles, cities, army camps, etc. Fourth region is Delesia, the forefront of science and technology. Looks like a place out of a completely different game. It's got flying machines, robots, all kinds of crazy crap. Final region is the titular Crimson Desert, of course. A vast, arid landscape of lawlessness and mystery. The game isn't just huge. It appears to have one of the most varied open worlds we've ever seen, or at least that we've seen in a while. I was mentioning that it kind of outdoes what you expect out of an open world game, but at the same time, it feels a lot like the open worlds of old.
When this game first got announced, it looked so crazy, people thought it was fake.
When they're really trying to, like, let's get as much as we can in here. It feels like that. But you've got all that terrain. There is also the sky itself, which is connected to the Abyss, an important aspect of the story, where wild magic and raw power, that stuff resides there, I guess. The sky is home to ruins you can explore, even gateways into the Abyss itself. There are rideable flying mounts, which, if you remember, Nintendo has a patent on, so we have another demonstration of how stupid IP law is. And also, it looks great. Hey, before we continue, a bunch of people have commented that they're not seeing all of our videos as we upload them. Probably the best thing you can do to remedy that is enabling notifications. It also helps us out a ton. We really appreciate it. Does us a big solid. And we hope it helps you see some stuff you want to see. Thanks a lot for enabling notifications. Let's get back to the video. Moving on to number 9, it's the combat. One important thing about Crimson Desert is to keep in mind that, according to the developers, the game is not an RPG. It's an action-adventure game set in an open world. Combat is an essential part of the experience, and it looks really satisfying and fun. A lot of the pre-release footage shows a more powerful version of the main character, Cliff, but you don't start off like that. You begin the game with a much more grounded set of abilities you'd expect to see in like any other action game. You get access to a variety of weapons, like a sword and shield, spears, greatswords, axes, long-range weapons like bows, and magic spells. Combat consists of the usual mechanics: dodging, blocking, parrying, using weapon skills to gain an advantage against what looks like some pretty large-scale battles against swarms of enemies. One aspect of the combat that stands out as fairly unique and different is how you can combo together hand-to-hand techniques and a variety of grapple moves to gain an advantage over your enemies. You can grab guys, toss them into each other, you can throw them through wooden palisades, you can generally toss and kick guys around in a pretty satisfying way. There's also an Azuna drop for you Ninja Gaiden fans, so there's quite a lot of variety and depth to your arsenal of abilities if all these previews are to be believed. As you progress through the game, you can get access to more fantastical abilities that you can chain together, traversal moves, some pretty crazy maneuvers, warping all over the battlefield and jumping high in the air, only to finish a guy off with a massive torpedo kick from 1,000 yards away. The scale of the combat looks absolutely nuts, too. There appears to be full-on castle sieges that you can participate in, and you have access to some absolutely crazy weaponry, like missile-firing mechs that can rain down hellfire on large groups of foes, that type of thing. You eventually also gain access to elemental abilities you can augment your attacks with, cause status effects, etc. Everything they've shown about the combat looks absolutely fantastic. I'm loving how visceral the hits feel, how physics-based a lot of the interactions actually really look like they are. There's a controlled chaos to it, where you're smashing the scenery, tossing people around. Brutal, but looks like it has a lot of depth. Could make for some pretty interesting and exciting combinations. And number 8, there are 2 new playable characters. Out of all the things that were revealed in this first features overview video, this is probably one of the craziest. For years, we all assumed there was only 1 playable character in the game, but that is not the case. The latest footage shows us there will actually be 3 playable characters, and each have their own equipment, combat styles, and skills. Not much is actually known about the 2 other characters, only that you eventually recruit them to your cause, and they can be used freely when playing side content. It sounds like Cliff remains the main character, and you have to play as him when you progress in the main story, but for everything else, sounds like there may be a huge chunk of the game that is everything else, might I add. For everything else, though, you can play as these two other characters. One is a woman who uses a lot of ranged weapons like pistols and rifles, along with a rapier for close-range combat, and the other is an orc who has a lot more brutal of a combat style with access to heavy weapons like a great axe and a literal hand cannon. Each character looks pretty distinct. They're not reskins of the main guy. They have access to stuff the main character doesn't, and overall from the previews, it seems like they play pretty differently. So while they're maybe not essential characters, you can't play the entire game as them as far as I can tell. They do seem to add a lot of variety to the experience, and they let you engage with the world in a completely different way than if you were playing the entire game as the main character. And number 7, the many types of traversal abilities. One of the most fascinating things about Crimson Desert is how many options this game seems to give you to get around the world. It seems to start off simply enough with a horse mount and the ability to climb any surface, Breath of the Wild style. There's free falling, there's a glider. Again, this stuff takes inspiration from the open world Zeldas, requires stamina to stay afloat, makes sense. There's also a full-on grappling hook, which seems to be able to grab onto any surface and either pull you towards it or allow you to swing from it. These things will be chained together with the glide ability to really get around the world quickly. A horse is not the only thing that you can ride either. You can also ride a bear, like a full-on gigantic bear that can rampage through enemies, which is pretty crazy and pretty freaking cool. But also, it's got nothing on the literal mech you can pilot. I know I mentioned this already, but it bears repeating. You can pilot a robot suit and launch missiles at enemies. Like, there's a machine gun, it has a jetpack. It's goddamn ridiculous. But that's not it at all. There's also a dragon mount, which allows you to fly freely through the sky, which again, Nintendo has a patent on. I'm just emphasizing the idea that Nintendo has a patent on it because it's stupid. That is not an enforceable patent. Look at all of the other games.
Flying right on mouse. The thing is, Nintendo is really litigious, and they patent pretty much everything. The problem with when you patent things like that is like, so we're not allowed to have a flying mount in a game.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to have, like they tried to sue Power World because Power World, instead of having Pokeballs, they had like little like diamond things, and they were like, well, you're not allowed to capture beasts with a thing that puts them inside of.
So you're not allowed to capture a thing with an object.
Essentially, as they tried suing, they lost, but it just like it's why so many people why it's so hard to like make games alongside or for Nintendo, because they patent so much shit that it's like if you make a game for Nintendo, it's Nintendo's game now, you know.
Damn.
With a goddamn flying mount. There are even a few more abilities shown in the trailers. Like this move where you can launch off a wall and double jump.
Patent law in games is dumb. Like there's a really famous one called the Nemesis system. Yeah, there's one that WB Warner Brothers, they patented the thing called the Nemesis system, which basically is a system that allows enemies to learn and grow from your gameplay. So essentially, like let's say like you're like my nemesis in the game. Let's say I kill you, right? And let's say somehow you miraculously survive. Next time you see me, you will have the scars from that battle, and you'll remember the battle. And you might even like let's say like I killed you by like burning you alive. You might come back with scars, and then with a fear of fire or something like that.
Okay.
Or like you might have learned and been now you're fire resistant.
So sort of like imprintation from like experiences or something like that. That like
and
that's
only
not
one
allowed?
game has this, and that's Shadows. Well, two, but from the same series. Shadows of Mordor and Shadows of War have the Nemesis system, and no one has been able to use it because it's patented. But then Warner Brothers hasn't made any games with the Nemesis system either. So essentially patented something just so other people can't do it. Yeah, just so other people can't use it.
That's shitty.
Of course, as usual, fast travel type stuff. The game starts off fairly limited in terms of movement, but it seems like it just keeps adding things until you can get around the world in a manner that will make the Just Cause guy blush. And number 6 is the exploration. There's so many ways to get around. Would be a shame if there was nothing to actually see or do in Crimson Desert, but the developers seem pretty serious about making it an open world worth exploring. In their previews and interviews, Pearl Abyss has put a lot of emphasis on the fact that the world will be full of unique and interesting points of interest to discover on your own. There are, of course, going to be a ton of quests, but what interests me about this game is that a lot of the world is seemingly unmarked, and they're leaving it up to the inquisitive and intrepid players to discover things about the world. They made it clear that there is not a strict path to follow. There's some aspect the progression will be non-linear. It's up to the player to explore. There's going to be Red Dead-style treasure maps, secret doors, puzzles that are dotted around the world. Bosses are apparently going to also play a major role in exploration. A lot of these things you can just find out in the world, or they're hiding out in some hard-to-reach area, but it's not just unique encounters. The game also seems to have a strong puzzle-solving element to it as well, like world puzzles. But also there's floating ruins and fragments of the abyss, which seem to hide more complex Tears of the Kingdom-style puzzle areas, where you can, among other things, manipulate objects with like laser tethers and move them around and reposition them to trigger mechanisms, etc. From what I've seen, it seems like the world has a ton of stuff to discover, which plays a central role in how you build your character. And number 5 is the progression systems. Another aspect of Crimson Desert seems pretty unique for a game that, I mean, is like this, is the progression. It's not necessarily tied to experience meter. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but from the previews, it sounds like you're mostly improving your character.
So instead of like leveling up, your character just learns things. So you don't get like stronger the more you fight. You just start. You can like let's say you see somebody in combat and they're fighting somebody else, and they do some like master strike or something like that. You can observe them doing that, and then now your character knows how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Buying and upgrading equipment from vendors around the world, and acquiring artifacts, which can be found in a bunch of different ways. Some you get for completing quests, some are found from clearing out enemy camps and combat encounters, others you get just from exploring, and of course a lot of these things are held by bosses. Artifacts are how you increase your core stats. They raise your health or stamina. Breath of the Wild style. It's a new term. We took Wild style and we added Breath of the. It's not all they do, though. They unlock new skills or abilities, or allow you to power up existing ones. Equipment seems, I think, to play an important role here. Finding weapons and armor with unique bonuses seem essential for increasing strength.
Yeah,
At least
like
that's the impression I'm getting. Along the way, you can also customize your equipment with bonus stats, special effects that make them more powerful using a special vendor. Upgrading your equipment requires resources, which are obtained through mining or hunting animals. Other resources can be earned by beating bosses as well. So there's a crafting system, pretty simplified looking though. You just need to have stuff you give to a blacksmith or an enchanter, and they do it. At least that's how how it looks in the previews. At least one more thing you can do to progress your character is observing people in the open world doing specific actions, and you can copy it. The first overview trailer shows Cliff learning how to fish using this method, which is pretty funny. And number 4 is the bosses. Pretty safe to say the bosses seem to be a central feature in this game. They're climactic encounters. They're all over the place in the preview. And number 3 is the factions. While there is a main path to follow, Crimson Desert also seems to have a ton of side quests to explore. And number 2, you have to rebuild the home of the Greymane. It's probably one of the more mysterious and vague mechanics of this game. During the second features overview video, there's a passing statement about talking about the factions, where assisting them leads you to being able to obtain stone, lumber, and other supplies to rebuild the home of the Greymanes. Re-establishing your clan is a major part of the game's story, but this makes it sound like you need to obtain resources in order to rebuild, which implies there's some sort of town rebuilding mechanic in the game. Perhaps it's something like Ravensthorpe from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or maybe it's a little more in-depth. Perhaps it's actually more basic even. Like there's some kind of quest progression blocker if you don't have enough resources or something, I don't know. At this point in time, how exactly this mechanic works is pretty unclear, but there are clues that point towards it being something everywhere in the trailers. It's not just that you get supplies from completing quests, it's also that eventually at number 1, the obvious stuff, the release date and other info. We are only scratching the surface of...
Let me show you this one.
And say anything about character customization.
This one will have all of that.
I just didn't know. The 6-minute one will have all that. Fight you.
Well, no, there's 3 different overviews. They just released this one. So that one, the video I just showed you came out yesterday. This one came out today.
Welcome to the last Crimson Desert Features overview video. Pywell isn't just a continent of battles and exploration. It's a world where many of the smaller moments also shape your journey and make up your day-to-day life. In our
I want to see if it looks any better.
Is there an open world?
In our final video of this feature series, we'll be taking a broader look at life.
Second Life. Second Life. Nah, I mean, not right now. I mean, GTA 6. I just wanted to see
in Pywell. Your journey will be anchored by the Greymane camp, a stretch of land in Hernan that serves as the faction's new base after Peilun is lost to the Black Bears.
Grab them! Find them all!
Its beginnings may be humble, but over time, you'll be able to expand the camp with funds and resources that you acquire on your travels. With these upgrades, the camp will become more than just a place to rest. Here, you can prepare for the journeys ahead. Prepare meals at camp that will keep up your health.
It's about time you got hungry.
Or purchase provisions from the camp vendor. You can also go a step further and produce the resources needed for cooking and crafting yourself by working the camp's ranch and farm. A helpful option when resources are in short supply.
So this is old now, eh?
The camp is also the foothold for rebuilding the Greymane faction, and building it is the starting point in the journey to reclaiming the Greymane's lost homeland of Peilun. The comrades you reunite with along your journey will come here to regroup, while others will hear news of the camp and arrive of their own accord. These Greymanes can take on several roles. They can be dispatched to locations across Pywell where missions can be found. Having your comrades complete these missions will grant you with currency and resources such as wooden ore and materials required for cooking and alchemy. Greymanes can also be dispatched to blockaded locations and help to whittle down enemy ranks even while you're in other parts of Pywell.
Like you can send people out and then like join them later.
Your journey will inevitably take you to the villages, towns, and cities of Pywell's various regions. Here, shops and vendors offer everything from daily provisions to a range of equipment and materials. A blacksmith can forge a new weapon to replace the one you've carried since Hernan, while a tailor ensures you're properly outfitted for the journeys ahead.
Oh, your wardrobe tells your story.
But commerce is only one part of life.
I'll do the same for you someday. This is for you. Good health to you. My words of praise must seem shallow.
There are residents here who are in need of someone to hear their requests. Some may need protection from bandits. Others may ask you to deliver goods or help track down a missing person. These stories unfold alongside the region's larger tales, offering a glimpse into the everyday lives of those who live in Pywell. Spend a little time in these locations and soak in the atmosphere. Meet residents, both good and bad. Catch whispers of rumors from the locals, or engage in lighter diversions along the way. Just be mindful of the law. Harmful actions can turn residents and guards hostile, making travel more difficult as you're forced to fight your way through, pay fines, or even serve time in jail. Beyond the towns and cities, you'll also encounter people and come upon locations that draw you into new adventures. Like a town hidden away, home to some unusual residents.
I don't think. Let's move them.
Or locations that, whether through mechanical or mystical means, require fixing. So take in life apart from the battles and wilderness of Pywell and explore its towns, cities, and beyond. They can provide resources, new stories, or even just moments of levity in your journey. cooking will be one of your essential activities. Food can replenish or temporarily strengthen your health, spirit, and stamina, giving you the edge in exploration or battle. Along your travels, you'll find bonfires and cooking recipes that allow you to prepare hearty meals. Fishing and hunting will provide the ingredients these recipes require. While items like flowers and insects can be used in alchemy to brew medicines that enhance your combat capabilities. Other activities, like mining and gathering, will also yield materials for crafting and upgrading your equipment. You can also craft more advanced and specialized tools with valuable resources you uncover on your journey. Shaping your daily life in Pywell also extends to customizing your character. At camp, you can adjust hairstyles and tattoos, as well as your outfits using dyes.
Yeah, you can find
a wide variety of dyes can be discovered throughout the world or brewed through alchemy, so experiment with the different color combinations available.
That's pretty sick. Even your horse.
And that wraps up the Crimson Desert Features Overview series. We've explored Pywell and its stories and characters, the combat and progression.
They have like a new teaser.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and this is how Doctor Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr. in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, is all connected to the story of Doctor Strange. The true.
Oh, this is a theory video. All right, well, we're gonna hop off. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.